there's this bucket of Justin Fields that even though he didn't put up these big numbers, I really feel the sky could be the limit with the right work, with the right surrounding. And I compared it to Derrick Rose's rookie season, not his second year. Derrick Rose went from rookie of the year to an all-star from his first year to his second year. He was not on a very good team, Vinny Del Negro's team, and they were a 500 team. And he went from a very good rookie, to then an all-star in his second year. I want Justin Fields to show me that next year he can be a really good to very good quarterback.
That's a high standard comparison. It really is.
But wouldn't that be what he would tell you too?
Of course.
Like, this is what I'm setting out to be.
I think you're putting the level high. I think you're setting the bar high.
I'm setting the bar high. I'm not telling you that I think that he will or that he's going to be top 5 or even top 10. I want to see enough where he's going to show you next year that he can be really good.
And listen, if he doesn't, there's a really good chance they're going to move on.
Yeah, and then like after Derrick Rose's second year, Derrick Rose in his third year became an MVP. And I'm not telling you he's going to be on this quick path, but that type of level of a player.
I didn't see anything from, again, that's why I'm saying I think you've set the bar high, not in a bad way, in a meaningful way, because I didn't see anything in Justin's game that reminded me of Derrick's Rookie of the Year campaign. Like Derrick, when you put the bar at Derrick, that means your expectation level is very high. You're not giving them a pass. You're not giving Justin a pass. You're expecting him to take a significant jump next year if you're going to invoke the name of Derrick Rose and the arc of his career.
But there are similar comparisons between the two, aren't they? The athleticism that they both bring. There were flaws in Derrick's game. Derrick wasn't a perfect player when he first came into the league.
But you would say Derrick's first year was significantly more impressive than Justin's year this year. Because we're dismissing year one with...
Yeah, right. Where we're throwing out a Justin. Yeah. But again, like Justin, rushing-wise, like was, the second... What was he second overall in the amount of rushing yards for a quarterback in the history of the game?
The history of the game, yeah.
I mean, so like he did some things that we haven't seen before on a football field, much like Derrick from a point guard position, highlight wise. But you're probably right as far as a player.
Right,
Derrick was a better overall player.
Derrick didn't throw for 2,200 yards. Derrick threw for more yards than that, just to use the analogy.
Right.
The lows, the negatives weren't nearly as low for Derrick as Justin. So listen, I'm saying to you, you're holding him accountable next season.
Yes, I am.
That's what I'm saying to you is you set the bar high.
So like
with the Derrick Rose comparison.
So all these things, other stuff we're talking about, let's get to the core of it. What do you expect from Justin next year after all these things are done?
Significant improvement. And like, listen, I don't know how you quantify that. You want me to give you numbers? Numbers don't always tell a story.
No, they don't. I think numbers are...
What you do is you know it. Like I said yesterday, you know it when you see it. It's pornography. You look at him and you say, he's taking his layups. He's reading things and processing things quicker. The accuracy is better. There's more anticipation. He's functioning inside the offense, not just as a singular guy who can do one thing exceptionally well. He's functioning and efficient in both aspects of offense, which you have to do as a quarterback. You'll know it when you see it. Like, that's the best way to say it. I don't know that you'll define it by yard. I don't think next year you're going to see Justin run for 1,143 yards. You don't want him to.
I don't think you do. No, I think that number is numbers-wise goes down.
And it has to.
And passing yards goes up.
And he has told you that he doesn't want to be known. The record, he'd like to break passing records. That's what he would rather be known for.
Sacks and rushing yards go down. Passing yards go up.
Yes.
And the amount of time in the pocket goes down as far as timing of how long the ball takes to get out.
This is where I say, like, I am encouraged by the prospects of improvement. What was one of the issues that plagued him even early in this year? If you think about it from a negative standpoint.
He escaped the pocket too quickly?
Well, no, his ball, how many times did he fumble? Ball's carrying the ball low. You know,
he got better in the second half of
that's
the year.
my point, is what happened. They coached him up. They said, you got to bring the ball up. You got to be careful if you're going to be a dimensional quarterback and you're going to tuck and run. You have to be aware that the swipes are coming. And you saw that there was progress with ball security from him as the season went on.
That's why I'm encouraged, because when people call in and they say he doesn't do this and doesn't do that, I've seen tangible progress within a season where the fumble stuff, that went away. I was talking in the pre-show fist fight. We were wondering early in the year, could he string together quarters? Hey, could he string together? He has one good half, then one bad half. He had one end of the that then went away, where then he was stringing games together, 5 good games together. Those are steps. It's still not perfect, but that's growth for a young quarterback.
You saw progress as well inside the system with the help of the offensive coordinator, with play calling and different things, accentuating the things he does well. They helped him improve, and he deserves credit for it as well. The next step is making the improvement on your own, not just with the help of your offensive coordinator, not with play design, not with putting you in the position. I mean, that's the job of the coordinator. But some of it, when you take the next step as a quarterback, is you just being good at your job, where the coordinator may not call the greatest play and the offensive left tackle may not give you the best block, but because you're a difference-making quarterback, you notice to swing your body to the right, you notice to take one step up, and you know to let the ball go just on the other side of the middle linebacker because your wide receiver's coming across. Like, that's a quarterback play. That's not designed by your offensive coordinator. That's not the result of your receiver running a great route. When you start to be the reason why plays are going to work in the passing game and you start to improve in the passing game, that's the progress that you're looking for.